The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back to the channel, everybody, as we get set for Game 6 of this time frame matchup between the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 2020-21 Toronto Maple Leafs. As you guys can tell, this is it. With 3 minutes and 56 seconds, 3 minutes and 56 seconds, I should say, left on the clock. This will be the final game of this time frame, and it will be either a 4-2 time frame win for the Habs, securing their 17th time frame of this project, or Toronto can end up tying this time frame to force the third tied time frame of this project. With that in mind, your starting netminders for Game 6 is going to be Michel Larocque for the Habs and Jack Campbell for the Leafs. And without further delay, let's see if this time frame will go in favor of the Habs, or will it end up being a tied time frame. Without further ado, let's get right into things. With 3 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock, will the clock operator please start the clock? And right off the bat, we're going to begin with a home scoring chance of a 45. It reads, any home player with a power play circle star symbol creates a power play goal. Yes, we have one. Austin Matthews has that symbol out there, so he's going to be moving in on Michel Larocque to hopefully net a power play goal for his team. A 4 or 5 with a dot will stop it. It won't, and the Leafs will score the game's first goal, courtesy of Austin Matthews. 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Willie Nylander and Justin Hall will assist Austin Matthews on the ice-breaking goal, and it's 1-0 Toronto. Here in the first portion of the 5-minute segment in the first period. Penalty check between both players in 5. That's Van Boxmeer and Travis Dermott. It looks like Dermott's going to go to the box as John Van Boxmeer is going to skate in on Jack Campbell to hopefully net a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to stop the goal attempt. A 4 will do so, and that is it for that segment, and we will move on to the next one. We got a quality check, this time between players 4 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. Morgan Riley is the player in question. The quality we're looking for, I should say, is power. Besides Lemaire, pick your poison between Shutt, Tremblay, Savard, and Robinson. You really want to get Robinson off the ice because he has all the qualities, so therefore we will go with him. So both Robinson and Morgan Riley both have power, and that's going to be it for that segment, and we will move on to the next one. Visitor scoring chance of a 42. It reads, visitor player in 5, that's John Van Boxmeer. He creates a goal for his team with the quality of speed or a triangle. Although Van Boxmeer does not have a triangle, he does have speed, so therefore he's going to be moving in on Ken Dryden to hopefully net game-tying goal for his team. A 5 or 6 will do so. A 1, 2, 3, or 4 will not. And it will not, as Van Boxmeer is tossed aside, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one with the Leafs up 1-0 over the Montreal Canadiens. We got ourselves a quality check between players 5 and 1. That is Jake Muzzin against Steve Shutt. The quality we're looking for is star. It looks like Shutt's going to win this one as he does have star, so he's moving in on Jack Campbell to hopefully net a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to stop the goal attempt. He does so, keeping this lead intact for a chance to tie the time frame, and he is well on the. Jack Campbell is leading his team well on their way to do so. But with that being said, after 20 minutes of play in the books, the Leafs take a 1-0 lead to the second period. Quality check to begin this second period with players 2 and 4. That is Adam Brooks against Serge Savard. The quality we're looking for is star. It looks like Serge Savard's going to win this one as he does have star. So he's going to be moving in on Jack Campbell to hopefully net of 1, 2, 3, or 4 to make the play save. He does so to keep this game right where it's at of 1-0. A close game. Game is about to be afoot here at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. Quality check between players 3 and 5. That's Kerfoot and Robinson. The quality we're looking for is smart. Well, either way, both Kerfoot and Robinson both have smart, and that is going to be it for that segment. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 21. It reads, home goalie must make shot save. All right, Jack Campbell needs to roll a 1 or 2 to stop it. Otherwise, the game is tied. Oh, Jack Campbell makes the stop. Wow. So nobody flips, and we will move on to the next segment. Quality check again. This time it'll be between players 4 and 3. That's Justin Hall for the Leafs and Jacques Lemaire for the Habs. The quality we're looking for is power. Justin Hall is going to win that one as he does have power, so he's moving in on Michel Larocque to hopefully net a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop, which he will do so, and to keep this game right where it's at for his team. You can't let your foot off the gas in this type of junction here. We head to the third with the score 1-0. We got ourselves a visitor scoring chance with a 16. Home goalie must make shot save. He did it before. Can he do it again? 1 or 2 will do so. Yes, he can. Nobody flips, and we will move on to the next one. We got ourselves a quality check between players 4 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. Player number 4 is Morgan Riley, and the quality we're looking for is star. The only guy out there with star for the Habs is Doug Jarvis, so he's going to be the he's going to be the odd man out here, as both Riley and Jarvis both have star, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check between players 4 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. Again, this time the quality we're looking for is power. Justin Hall is going to be the lucky contestant to take it. So besides Wilson, pick your poison between Tremblay, Riesborough, Chartraw, and Van Boxmeer. I do want to keep that triangle out there just in case, even though it's already late in this one. I could go with Chartraw right across from him, or Van Boxmeer. Let's have the red die decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is Mario Tremblay, who will tie up Justin Hall with the quality check attempt, and therefore it is a tie between Hall and Tremblay for power. And we move on to the final segment before hopefully we go to the empty net mini chart. With a home scoring chance of a 45, it reads, any home player with a power play circle symbol star creates a power play goal. Unfortunately for the Leafs, there are none to be seen out there. So therefore, it's a no action result. And we are going to go to the empty net mini chart to decide this game right here and now. 9. The game is over. Stop the clock. Just like that, the Leafs will tie up this time frame, making it the third time frame tie of this project. the Toronto Maple Leafs will win it by a final score of 1-0 behind Jack Campbell for the Leafs. Oh man, what a time frame this was. A back and forth time frame, if you ask me. Down 2-0, crawled their way back to win the next two. The Leafs crawled their way back to win the next two. Game 5 ended up going the way of the Habs, but then Toronto said, "Screw it, we're going to go with Jack Campbell. We are tying this time frame up. We are not taking this L sitting down." So, and that's exactly what they did. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in to today's time frame action between the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 2020-21 Toronto Maple Leafs. If you like what you saw today, a like is very much appreciated, as well as if you have not done so already, if you want to subscribe to my channel and also turn on that notifications bell so that way you don't miss out on any future content that I may post here on my channel. And thank you so much for tuning in for today's action. Again, stay tuned for the Bitty Beer game and time frame summaries presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste. At a bitty price, it's Bitty Beer. And also stay tuned to see who will be the next lucky team to take their cracks at the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens in this Gauntlet Challenge project. Stay tuned for the spin of the wheels coming up right after the time frame and game summaries to be coming up very shortly. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And again, the final score here at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, the Leafs tie up the time frame matchup at winning 3 games each between the 76-77 Habs as the Leafs behind Jack Campbell take another shutout by a final of 1-0. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's time frame matchup between the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 2020-21 Toronto Maple Leafs. We look forward to bringing you future time frame matchups throughout the 2024-25 National Hockey League's regular season whenever games are being played. Well, it's that time once again where we find out to see who will play the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens next in this Gauntlet Challenge. We had we had so many great time frame matchups in this project, but who's going to be up next to face the 76-77 Habs? Without further ado, let's get right into it. Turn your attention to the Bitty Beard Team Selector Wheel presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a bitty price. It's Bitty Beer. So many teams are left, but who's it going to be? The wheel has selected the 1984-85 Calgary Flames. Woo! That's going to be a feisty of a matchup. But let's figure out who between the 76-77 Habs and the 84-85 Flames, who is going to be the home team. Well, let's find out right now. Turn your attention to the Doc Cola home team selector wheel presented by Doc Cola, the official cola drink of the Play Games community and of the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens Gauntlet Challenge. And it looks like we are going to have the 84-85 Calgary Flames beginning this next time frame as the home team. Oh man, stay tuned for this one to come up on my channel very soon. But with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to today's time frame matchup between the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 2020-21 Toronto Maple Leafs. And once again, if you like what you saw on in today's action, a like is appreciated. Comment is optional, and a subscription as well. And also turning is much appreciated. So that, and also turning on that notifications bell will notify you whenever a new time frame like this next one, 1984-85 Calgary taking on the 76-77 Habs, will appear on my channel in the near future. So once again, thank you for tuning in to today's action. And as always, have a great rest of your day or evening wherever you may be watching.